Good evening and welcome to Posthumous Poetry Series Part 39. We are now 39 weeks into this adventure, and when I check the views for YouTube, of course, they're, they're comically low, but that's okay. But I always hear from people now, they say, hey, I've seen one or two, and hey, they're this and that, which is funny. But tonight, I wanted to keep with our theme that we've been doing for the past few weeks. All of you have been watching. Our summer school, going to the beach kind of thing. This is the story of the summer of 1972, and I hung out with a couple people, and one was a hero from Vietnam, and we kind of almost met every day. And there was he played the Moody Blues, Days of Future Past. He played Working Man's Dead, and he played the first Garcia album. That was pretty much the soundtrack. And also Jethro Tull's Benefit, the one with Cry You a Song on. Yeah. And that's kind of what we did every day, along with my job that I had. And just a nice little slice of that time. I don't look back with any nostalgic ever, uh, any nostalgia at any times. Because when you look back, each time had its good time, and each time had its bad time, and I want to go back and it's not back there anyway. So I kind of refer to that at the end. I refer to the Latin derivations of the word nostalgia. I don't know where I got the title for this, unless it comes from reading John Ashbery's essays on painting that he used to do. But this poem is called MERPERSONS, Femme Fatales, Severed Heads, etc., or American Socialist and Symbolist Painting. No, I'm not going to see the dead. Don't get me wrong, I cruised the back roads of Rector, summer '72 with a hero from Nam, Moody Blues, Days of Future Past, Working Man's Dead, and the first Garcia album. That summer, I worked for the OEO, searching for victims of Hurricane Agnes, supplying the manpower to clean out the water and mud. Dave was my boss. His wife Leann would not be murdered for another year. I was headlong toward my senior year in college. Everything has movement forward. Once we removed the bandages from Agnes, I was assigned to develop youth programs for the ligonier area. In the era when the editor of the newspaper told me if our kids have any problems, they can go to the priest, minister, or parents. I would hitchhike 6 miles between rector and ligonier to my office, which became the benches at the gazebo, where I would meet Coco and go smoke a few joints. He knew lakes around town, and he and sometimes Laura would swim. I, being afraid of the water, would watch. At my office, I would be either planning the arts festival scheduled for later that summer or explain to those few who were curious the art of doing nothing. I'd read Walt Whitman. I knew about leaning and loafing, so much so that my sister Cookie's teacher that year would ask in front of the rest of the students if I intended to sit on the gazebo benches the rest of my life. I turned 21 that summer. I remember the soundtrack, not with any Algia to Nostros, and Coco, the hero of Samsara.